problematic. So I hope you do not mind me doing this live, because I've already started the stream, and yeah. Q doing it live memes with Bill O'Reilly. Alright. That looks alright. And my poor potato is trying to get this loaded. I'm just going to leave the music out because I suspect Firefox was the one causing issues. And let's see how that theory pans out, which sucks because I do like at least some little bit of background music, but I'm going to have to work out a better solution for that. Let me know if everything's set right and sound shouldn't have gotten broken. It looks like they're fine, but I'm not trying to plug into my laptop and see if the audio is proper. All the settings look the same, so which is good because that was a nightmare to set back up. Yay, loading textures. The one thing I do like about this mod pack is it is a very nice mod pack generally to play. Even a lower end laptop or computer without a graphics card can handle it. And this computer is I've been having a lot of issues with. I'm pretty sure I just need to I need a new computer for streaming on. I suppose I could do it on my laptop, but I just don't want to set it up to do that because work and school. Well, that's good. All right, now we're back. Yeah, if anybody has any good ideas about music that I could run, I might just make a playlist and play it locally instead of trying to stream music to stream, which, yeah. It's like recharging a battery with a battery, but apparently everybody does that nowadays, because that's the thing. Alright, let's put this smoke out. Professional YouTuber at its finest. Alright, we are back. A little stutter, a little jitter, but not bad. Alright, looks like we're back at a good frame rate. Now, the mob farm I'm building is pretty classic and basic design. I could do a more advanced one, but to be honest, my skin not load? Okay, my skin did load. Didn't look like it loaded. But you really don't need that much spawning space in a skyblock, first off. And second off, once this thing starts running, it's gonna go. We actually might have inventory problems very quickly. See, what Y level are we at? We're 25. Now, that platform is built on Y2 technically, because it's a half slab on Y2. So I think we're going to go with a 30 drop block, and then we're going to actually put iron spikes down there. Yeah, you got to kind of keep your devices kind of specific for what you're doing, especially for like work and school. Because then you would be tempted to play games or do, screw off and do silly stuff. Also for school and work, I have a Windows laptop and I generally use Linux. so that's causes problems. We are at 30 here, so we need to be at 32 in order to get a 30 block drop. So it should, in theory, instant kill most things. Excluding, I think, witches and endermen, but we're not going to want endermen to be spawning in here, so we're not even going to worry about them. Alright, did I bring torches? Yes, I did. That would have been awkward if I hadn't brought torches. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How far out do I want to go? 12? 13, 14, 15. Alright, yeah, let's make this one just a little larger. Alright, this is going to be the pathway that leads in here. We're going to have a single strip of conveyors that runs down the middle. Now, you might think to put conveyors covering all of these. However, conveyors are a little buggy in this particular version of the mod and Minecraft. And if there's a conveyor on this level and then there's a wall right here, they will occasionally glitch through the wall and get stuck in it, which can cause problems. We'll just leave it at that. So you only and yeah, it's a little slower to only have the one. I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Counting with Warlord, yay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Not a complete moron. So you only really need the one strip, and it'll run quick enough for our needs with just one line of conveyors. And you won't occasionally get dive bombed by a creeper or something, which has happened in the past, because I made one in this mod pack particularly that had a 2-wide canal, if you will, and both sides were covered in conveyors, and just constantly having mobs rain down that got glitched through. It was a mess. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. So yeah, you need to be careful with conveyors, and you want to use as little conveyors as possible. Oh. These things, conveyor belts. You'll see them here in a second. They basically push mobs or players, and you can put them in a direction, and it will push them in that direction. You'll see. It's a lot better and faster than like your traditional using water streams. Last bit of counting, and the rest I can just build off of that. 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. light this up because we don't want bad things spawning prematurely. Yeah, good enough. Now, you can buy in the server shop the Creative Builder's Wand. That cost 7 million in-game dollars. And at some point we'll be able to buy one. We're not there yet. Nowhere close to that. But when we do, this island is going to get big quick. Why do I have melons on me? Questions we may never know the answer to. Honestly, I should probably just throw all the melons in the culinary generator. Hey, nice. Flint pickaxe, custom to the weight. That's novice? A custom, okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm not going to use water. Not going to use water. I'll show you. You'll see. Also, if you're wondering about how I'm going to get down, I'm just going to do /is and it'll take me back up to the starter island up there, and I'll just drop back down, and I'll probably grab some ladders or something and make an actual access way up here, because I'm sure I don't have enough cobble to fully get this in my inventory done. So I'm going to have to go back up there and grab cobble out of the barrel anyways. Exactly, yeah. Actually, speaking of that, I did get one death when I was doing that platform down here, and it was not from falling in the void. I hadn't made this little drop chute yet, so I was YOLOing it off the platform up there and landing in the water source there. I like trains personally. And welcome to the stream, S-ROM. And it was, YOLOing it off the platform down into there, and I missed. So I splatificated right down there. It was most unfortunate and tragic. So first death, and unfortunately was not caught on stream. Come on. There you go. Alright, let's test out this haste. Kind of underwhelming haste, but it is a little quicker. Hey, it looks like the potatoes grown up some. Excellent. Tempted to make more no. Get down there. Tempted to make more culinary generators, but that's probably not going to be our long-term power solution. And we're going to need a fair amount of power, to be honest. can't remember exactly how much power MineChem uses for the chemical decomposer and the like, but we're definitely going to have to work quickly towards the big reactors. Now, since this is a public server we are on, there are rules on how large you can make your big reactors. So I think you can have, I will have to double check because they might have changed things, a 9 by 9, and you're allowed to have up to 3 of them. Alright, we got the canals made. Now we need to make the platforms and then the walls. Which cobble we have left? Surprisingly doing well on cobble. And this is why I did not live stream making that large platform down there. Because the joys of doing this. Yeah, and this server still, during peak times, is very laggy. Oop, stutter. Now, I play a lot of 2B2T, which is a anarchy Minecraft server. It's vanilla. And I'm used to playing in low TPS situations. So there's some things you can do just fine in low TPS. Like placing slabs, building things. You're usually pretty good. However, if heaven help, if you need to smelt something, that's gonna take a week. Or waiting for crops to grow. Or trees. So that's why I waited until this very early time of the day for me to do a live stream and get caught up on this particular world. But you can't really fault the server for lagging, because, I mean, mod packs can be very rough on servers, and especially when you have a very busy server like this one. Oh yeah, I forgot. The server does have your standard Skyblock plugin for advancements and things and achievements like Cobblestone Maker Challenge, things like that. I might actually go through and do some of those just to get some quick cash. Don't know what I would need to buy at this point. The things I want to buy cost way more than those advancements could yield. Talking and not paying attention. Uh-oh. Let's light this up before bad stuff happens. F7, right? Yeah, if you mod pack, hit F7, the yellow X's will show where mobs can spawn. All right. And of course, yeah, we're gonna have to go get more cobble. Also, you don't want to use slabs for this kind of a build. Especially, if I remember correctly, 1.7.10 Minecraft, just even vanilla, slabs can be glitched with lighting. And this needs to be perfectly dark when it's running, so you always want to use full blocks when you're doing a mob farm. Now, I'm pretty sure it was fixed in either 1.8 or 1.9. Again, vanilla Minecraft, but yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of a playlist or something. The soothing sounds of placing blocks. Yay. Yeah, the redstone mechanics in Bedrock are different too, if I remember right. Like, not like insanely different, but some of the technical stuff is much different. Like, I'll spare you the redstone nerd banter. I can go on about that for way too long, and maybe 5 people would care to listen to it. If I remember correctly, I think it was either Il Mango or possibly Nembomb from the SciCraft server. They did some redstone research, if you will, on Bedrock Edition. And a lot of your standard components, like, what do you call it? Like latches and clocks and things, do not work the same in Bedrock Edition. However, Bedrock Edition runs fantastically better than the Java Edition just because it's better optimized. Really, passive mobs can spawn on anything? Has anybody ever done like a Bedrock Edition skyblock? That might actually be interesting to look into doing. Or see if anybody's done it. I'm sure somebody's done it. Like, there are even people, Hytale hasn't come out yet, and I am looking forward to that game. People are even talking about setting up a skyblock type of Hytale servers, which I don't know. The cool thing about Skyblocks is the funky mechanics of Minecraft. I don't know if those will translate well over to Hytale. Really? You don't go there. Should be about out of cobblestone at this point. Actually, this will blow your mind if you're not familiar with it. You can recraft slabs into blocks. I love mod packs. I forgot all about that mechanic until just now. I'm not familiar with them. Cobble clickers. Alright, I'll look that up and see what that's about. So all those slabs are now back into blocks. Excellent. Is that a mod pack or is it just like I'll look at it, I guess. Obviously not right this second, but hey, you with the X, go away. Alright. This might be one of the quicker mob farms I've made in a while. See, how long have we been doing this? 30 minutes? And we're already at this point? It's not bad. I've definitely taken a lot longer to make one of these mob farms. And we are almost out of torches, which is quite tragic. Alright, looks like we're back. Not exactly sure why it did that. The only thing running is OBS in Minecraft, and you know, I might need to just reinstall OBS at some point. I'm sure there's an updated version I could use. Now, when in doubt, blame my computer, because I think OBS is screwing up, more so than anything. Because I don't have these issues when I'm not, you know, if I'm just playing, I don't really have these kind of just computer locks up for a second while it's trying to figure out what it's doing. Now the problem is I don't know how much coal I have left for making torches. I might have to make some charcoal or something. Sorry about the furnace noises in the background. Shouldn't be too bad. I hope. It's not that cold out, so it shouldn't be running for too long. Probably go see about those torches before it gets dark and we have an actual issue. Really? That's spawnable? Don't have torches, but we can fix it with that. Alright, we have enough coal. Maybe. Yeah, that'll happen. Unfortunately, my computer desk and workshop and everything's down in the basement next to the furnace, so that's been a problem. Alright, put you in there, and how are we on power? Yeah, we're fine on power. Do need some ladders, though. I don't know why I keep doing that. I can access the inventory of that chest in this crafting station. Habit, I guess. Yeah, that should be plenty of ladders. We don't need those slabs. Put that there. Alright. Let's try and line up a nice access point. We'll call it right here. Oh. Of course. We're on a half slab. Maybe there was a reason like that why I was keeping slabs in my inventory. Yeah, that'll work. Oh yeah, the crafting book. Yeah, I do like that mechanic, and I'm glad they brought that into Minecraft in 1.12.2, if I remember right. And especially the duplication glitch that came along with it until they fixed it. That was great. uh, Short-lived, but that was just ridiculous. Being able to like stack armor and stuff was great. Now, it wouldn't work in modded Minecraft because there are just so many craftable items, but having the feature to in the crafting menu book to see what items you can craft make building so much easier in survival. So like, you know, if you're doing things with stairs and slabs and things, you need to craft them on the fly, and those are the only real materials you have in your inventory. It's nice not having to hunt for them. I do like that feature. I think it's a lot better than the not enough items or just enough items mod that modded Minecraft uses. But again, with the complete excess of items you get in mod packs, it's understandable you can't really sort like that, I don't think. Or at least it wouldn't be helpful. Or things like pistons. Making pistons in vanilla is always kind of a pain until you have that wonderful crafting book, and then you can just click on it and be like, oh yeah, I have all the items here. Or iron blocks. I think it's rather handy, especially if you're doing like bulk crafting. I could do that. I've actually been tempted to do a vanilla series on one of the lesser known Anarchy servers, or my public Anarchy server that I do run. I do run a server. I don't advertise it often because it's kind of small. It is Anarchy, so there's like no land claims, and it's very vanilla-esque. Like, and it's on 1.13.2, so the most current version of Minecraft at the moment, excluding snapshots, Java edition. It's just the problem with vanilla is it's fun to play, but unless you go really deep into Redstone mechanics, you can't really make a lot of like automated features and farms. That's the one thing I love about mod packs, especially the skyblock types, like your Sky Factory, Project Ozone, is the ability to just like go absolutely insane with just the manufacturing of items. Or how about this? This is a better idea. I've actually thought about this a little bit. Instead of doing like an actual like Let's Play series, how about, I don't know if anybody does this. I'll have to look around on YouTube. I thought about this a couple days ago. Doing like reviewing Minecraft servers. Like I would log in, probably on an alt account if it gets big enough that people actually watch my videos. Well, actually, people do. The first video of this series has like 1,300 views, which I find insane. Up. Okay, I dropped frames on that one. That was a network issue. Sorry about that. But like reviewing Minecraft servers, public Minecraft servers. Yeah, it's back up. But I'm actually shocked. The first part of this series has over 1,300 views. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just the first video of this. Yeah, it went offline. It came back, though. But I don't know. I was thinking about doing that kind of stuff because there's a couple of servers I would actually like to do some reviews on. Really? Alright, that's my network playing issues with me. It's starting to get a little aggravated because of that. Oh, lovely. That's a slime chunk over there. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. It's like it's a searched for thing on YouTube, but the watch time average for that video is rather low, and it's, you know, a 1 hour video. So people would, like, you know, see it and be like, oh, what's this? And they're like, meh. But a lot of people have looked at it. Yeah, that's my network being a complete derp. I'm just going to wait for a second and see if things kind of talk for a second and see if the network's going to actually keep going. But the idea of, like, reviewing Minecraft servers and logging in and kind of seeing what they are about, how the, you know, things like that, I think might be a good idea. And I would do those as like an edited video. Those wouldn't be a stream necessarily. Alright, network seems to have chilled out a bit. Dropped a few packets, but not horrible. Of course, the moment I say that. Thank you. Have fun. Alright, back. Yeah, I can understand that. And I do appreciate your interaction. It makes this a little more interesting for sure. Otherwise, I would just be building on cam, which I would still do. But yeah, no, they didn't sub. I mean, I got some subs. I'm at, last count, 65 on this channel, which is not bad. It just, I don't know. It seems like it's a search for thing, but I just didn't. I don't know. It might be too long of a format for most people. That seems to be an issue with YouTube content, is people really like the quicker and easier to digest content. They don't necessarily want to, like, interact. They just kind of want to watch something real quick and get the idea of it and then move on. Which is one of the reasons I kind of want to, excuse me, kind of want to start doing some edited videos. The first one, or I've done a couple, but the latest one I did where I was talking about Hightail wasn't horrible, I think. It wasn't great by any standards. I'd give it like a C-ish in content development, but still getting used to video editing or how that works. I understand how it works. It's just making it look nice. Nice. When I get a chance, I didn't realize you streamed. I don't think you had mentioned it to me before. I would have remembered that. I'll hop over there and see what it's about and give you a sub. Why are you oh my god. What's killing me? Was that just like lag or an invisible spider or what that was? And I hear a slime somewhere. Really? Okay, 1 second. Gotta relog. Something's invisible that shouldn't be. Oh. You with the blue slime face. Come here. Yeah, give me that loot bag. You can go away too. That was so weird. Oh, you did? Right on. Yeah, duplication glitches in games is something that I'm a big fan of in just breaking the game. I do enjoy that kind of stuff. I don't generally cheat on servers unless I find it either funny or I don't respect the person that runs the server, or it's an anarchy server where that's perfectly allowed. I know, kind of a weird thing to say, but... Alright. I think later today I'm going to try and fix whatever this computer issue is I'm having. Stardew Valley. I never got into that game. I thought I would, but I don't know. It looks fun, and I don't know. I just couldn't quite get into it for some reason. It's like a top view Terraria. I mean, that's oversimplified. Well, I don't know. I could probably go back to that for a little bit and just see. I don't know. I didn't quite get into it. It's a cool game. I think it's a wonderful game, but yeah, my collection of computer games I can play on this computer are kind of limited. Kerbal Space Program, if you've ever looked at that, is hilarious. I wish I could do some streams of that, but that game is an absolute beast. I really wish this was not in a slime chunk. Alright, let's do a sanity check, make sure no baddies can spawn up here other than slime. It was so weird that blue slime didn't render. Yeah, we have some loot bags. Let's go look at those. Anything spawn down here? No? Okay. That's funny. Fishing is great, but I don't enjoy actually fishing. I usually use like a AFK fishing setup or a hacked client that has a fishing mod in it because I can do that on certain servers. All right, what do we have inside? Ooh, what could be inside? Coal, excellent. I'll take that. Nether quartz is great. Fiber and alloy, and bones actually are handy. Division sigil. All right, I'll save that for later. That for later. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen a couple people stream it on a Twitch, and that does appear to be an interesting mechanic it uses. We'll throw that in the lesser used chest of stuff. All right, that should be enough. And we still have ladders from earlier. Take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping in. If my computer can cooperate with me for another, like, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, we should be able to get this finished up and running. Now, the real trick is going to be getting the sorting system and loot bag opening system running, but we don't have the resources to fully get that built yet. That's going to take a lot of iron. We're not hurting for iron necessarily, but we don't have a lot of it, or at least enough to make a fully automated system. Oh, Fortnite. Not even once. I really don't like the shooter games, like modern shooter games. Not actually a big fan of PvP in general in modern games. Oh, my SpongeBob. Oh, no, me. I mean, you play what you want. I'm not a big fan of I'm not a big fan of the. It's a. There's a reason it is a successful game. It's a great game mode. The building PvP thing is wonderful, but I don't know. Again, that's just me personally. But it would be funny to see somebody play it like that have never played it, and it's not necessarily their kind of a game mode. Yeah, absolutely. Ironically doing it, I get it. I really wish I hadn't built this in a slime chunk. I mean, as long as the big slimes don't spawn under this roof, it'll be fine. Oh, that you or me. Yeah, that's totally me. When in doubt, blame me. Trust me. I'm getting spotty results streaming tonight. I think later today I'm going to redo this computer and swap out a hard drive and reinstall things. And update OBS. But I'm going to try and push through and get this at least. Oh, because this isn't a slime chunk, I'm going to have to slab the top of this. Otherwise, slimes will spawn up here. Unless, wait, what level are we at? 35? Yeah. So I'm going to have to put an extra layer of slabs on top of this roof. Can you stop squishing down there? Nobody likes you. Go away, slimes. Oh, no. What? No quest menu. I suppose I could just cheap out and cover the top of this with water. Yeah, I feel you on that. This computer is probably like 10 years old now at least. Can I not do that? Seriously? Hey, come here, slimy face. Yeah, that was me, don't. Up, and they fell. I could rebuild it, but all the parts in this computer are so old at this point that it would honestly be better to build a new one. Like, by the time I would replace the motherboard, processor, and all that, I might as well just build a new PC at that point. Alright, I'm actually thinking we managed to hit an hour on this second part of the stream because we lost the first like 20 minutes. I might just keep it. Let's at least light this up. Any obvious spots not lit up? Alright. I will probably try and stream later today and actually finish this up. And by later today, I mean like this evening. Or, yeah, later this evening. Which would be like 12 or so hours from now. Oh, if the TPS isn't too bad. Well, if I'm just building, TPS doesn't matter too much on the server. Anyways, thanks for joining me, Luna, and thanks for everybody else who tuned in for a minute or two at least. I'm gonna call it quits. Hopefully later today I can get OBS updated and figure out what the issue is with this like pausing. I don't think it's a hardware issue, but I'm pretty sure it's OBS or something because that's the only common denominator at this point. So, anyways, have a good one, and we'll get the mob farm finished, and then once we have one piece of leather, we're going into Minechem. So, that's the goal, because we want to get that started, because Minechem can be incredibly overpowered once you get it automated and running. So, alright guys, take it easy, have a good night, day, morning, whatever the case may be.